Hey, Good Fox here. Today I'm going to go through a little bit of a scheme video. Well, a longer bit of a scheme video. This is the Cleveland Browns offense I'm going to go through. It's suggested to me by KKL on stream once, and I got a hold of it, and it's working pretty good for me. So I'm going to do a quick video. I'm not going to run through all of the run plays. I'm not going to actually run them. I'm going to just tell you they're good. But I do want to kind of go through all the good plays that I found in this playbook. There are some things you can do to make them better. I'll try to hit that. There's a lot more that I'm not going to get to. There's the Wildcat in here that I don't really run, but I know some people do run it very well. But we'll get into it right away. Single back. Let's start off this jumbo. I mean, it's got some good counter. Obviously, counters work really well, and you could toss the other way on of it. A couple passes here. These PA counters. I don't love the pass out of here, but the big if you want to run the ball. This Hulk formation is very good for running the ball. This counter weak has done some very good damage for me, like solos too. Obviously, solos and online, fullback dives in it. The only thing I don't like about their I forms here, and I mean, this has got the power O, which is good. So the power O and the counter and the dive, fullback dive, are very strong out of that Hulk. The only thing I don't like about the rest of these I forms is they don't have a fullback dive out of the rest of them. But like these counters are solid. Like, you know how to run the ball out of an I formation. I don't have to teach you that. So if you don't know how, you can ask. I think the first one I want to get into, we can talk about this ace a little bit. It's not the first one I want to get into, but this ace is pretty good. It's not the best ace in the game. Is it the Rams ace that is a better ace formation because it's got a wide receiver quick out of it, and this doesn't have it. But still, these ace balanced formations are pretty solid to run out of. Pretty good pass plays, but nothing I'd say is overpowered, and we only really want to look at overpowered plays. All right, so the deuce close is the formation I want to talk about. Let's get right off the bat, counter and halfback stretch. Great runs. If you want to make them better, if you want to make the stretch better, motion over a guy from the left. You see that wing back on the left, motion him to the right. Your stretch has just gotten better. Better against the computer. Guys on the line will probably know what you're doing. But let's get into the pass plays right away. The first one I think you want to base your scheme off of is the angle, tight end angle. We'll just take over the 4-3. We'll just, I guess, cover 3 right off the bat. So if they blitz out of this cover 3, this James here should be open right at the seams. You can throw it. Don't get too comfortable with that because people will lurk that throw. So what you want to do, a lot of people have learned also on this trail route, you see the green, they've learned to, as a user, learn to let the drag go and take the trail. So make sure you're clear of the user before you throw that trail route, because oftentimes they'll ban on the drag and then throw the drag. So the first look is that quick pass to the tight end, James, and thanks to Neon Nitrox for showing me this play. Second look is drag, third look is trail, fourth look is Brown on the corner. So if they're playing cover 2 up forward or down on the deep pad, so if they're going cover 2 and then shade underneath here, so their zones will look like with a hard flat. Brown's going to be open over top of that hard flat. So your last read will be the drag to the corner route, wherever that corner is playing. So if he's playing up and your drag's not there, you'll want to go to Brown, then you'll know that automatically. So let's just run it off of this. So see, fly's covered, drag's covered, trail's not covered. So I threw it to the drag there because he was the third read. I could have thrown a little bit earlier. This drag is nice, but here's against cover 3. Drag was wide open there. So we just throw that quickly. So that's this thing. Just practice the reads. There will be something open on just about every play. Just practice the reads. The running back, if you're getting a blitzer, I don't really use him in this play, so just block him. You can send him out in other routes. You can do some crazy stuff with him. But these 4 routes, basically, they will be open against most coverages. Don't run it a ton. So then this is great because it's a quick audible too. Inside zone splits an okay run. Stick, don't love it. Don't love it. I mean, actually, I've never run this before. I ran it in 16, but you might be able to do something like a goal line. So if you do this and throw it to A and X catches it. Oh, didn't work there. Maybe that doesn't work here as much in this formation. I'll find that in another formation and do a video about it. All right, but PA drag wheel, not great. Not one of my favorite ones. So the quick audibles are only good for this tight end angle and maybe audibling to a run. So don't come out in tight end angle. What you really want to come out here, another very solid, as you guys know, out routes are good this year in Madden. This bench play, great for 5 yards or so. So if they go, we'll just go cover 3 again. Anything but cover 2 with a hard flat, this will gain, I don't know, 5 yards about. There it is. 5-6 yards. Easy. Every single coverage, except for cover 2 hard flat. Cover 2 hard flat, you're going to have to look. So we'll cover 2 press, shade underneath. So as you see the hard flats there. There it is. Hard flat looks covered, but there it is. Boom. Pretty easy there in the corner once you see the hard flat. All right, moving on to the next pass play in this formation. There's one more powerful play. This is why I think I love this. I need a book with deuce close in order to run this game properly. PA Misdirection. There's one other one after this that I will show. This PA cross. The reason I like this PA cross is because of that glitchy out route to that running back right there. Okay, I'll just run it quick. I'll run that first before we get into the final good one that we got to make a lot of adjustments on. Cancel that, and then he's out there. See how he sped out there? 5-10 yards. Okay. There it is. That speed out to that running back is crazy. Then you can do a lot of other junk here. You can slant. You can do stuff like this just to find other reads against the coverage. But that's basically just to throw that. A lot of guys, I don't know how open it will be if they start playing cover 2 against that formation. So it might not be a great complement there. You'll need to find the cover 2 beater. That crosser across the middle is generally a pretty good cover 2 beater. All right, so the last one I want to show is PA Misdirection. Now, there's a few ways to run this one. Get into it right here. Cover 3. All right, so you see that deep post? Deep posts are the most broken, or the best routes in Madden this year. So you can streak green for that post to come underneath. You can even slant James here to go underneath it again to see if the middle linebacker goes deep, throw it to James. There it is. He got sucked deep. There it is. Post routes. Okay, well, hang on to the ball next time. I won't go over it too much, but post routes are great. Again, you got a levels concept there on the left with James. If you want it right away, just audible him to a flat route. Then you got that, curl flat concept. Like, not curl flat, but corner flat concept we all covet. And then you got the crossing routes for man coverage. There we go. So cancel it. He's out there in the flats. So yeah. So you got standard flat coverage if they're bringing a blitz. He's going to pick up that blitz and stay there. But yeah, that's that formation. I do love that post route. You don't even have to audible green to a streak. You can let him cross the formation, cancel the running. There it is. There it is. Easy read there. Whoever the middle line, whoever the user's chasing is who you want to not throw the ball to. So that's a pretty powerful one. Big fan of that. All right, let's move on from the deuce close. So that will be the majority of your offense until you can make them stop it. Ace pair. I tried to make this PA boot left work. It didn't really work. What was great about this? I think I like the tight end attack. Basically, you have that, again, that read here. So if we go tight end attack, 4-3, we can go cover 3 sky press again. What I'd like to do here is bring a third read. Your first read will probably be that drag because this Green and James are going to take the... I don't love James as a tight end here. You really need someone with speed. You need good 2 tight ends, like Shockey and Cook and Mutt are great tight ends for this scheme. You need 2 good receiving and blocking tight ends for this. But anyways, here's the play. Your first read is going to be this drag because you can let it go a little further. But I mean, that's 8 yards. See how far that and then if they flat up. So that's gonna be a lot of the offense in Mutt are short passes until they commit low, and then you kind of just find it and fit it in the hole there. All right. And then again, like I said, post routes are pretty big. The tight end attack is kind of a deeper post that you can hit. All right, let's move on. That's an okay formation. I wouldn't say there's anything too broken there like that we could really take advantage of under this ace pair. There's a couple other decent plays here, but I'm not going to go too deep into it. I don't expect this to be a big part of our offense. There's so many plays in this book that I'm kind of dragging my feet here through the ace sets. Don't love this one. Single back tight twins, but I haven't researched. Bunch ace is a pretty good formation. This PA fork shot's a good play. Again, deep post route, deep corner route. Great stuff. Tight end angle, another drag route. The Z option's good against cover 2. That option breaks outwards against it will be a completion. 4 verticals. I'm going to show it here under the single back, but I'm also going to show it under the shotgun too. I might not show it against the shotgun. But let's get into, say, cover 3 sky press. What's good about this? So, say you can drag or you can slant. If you slant Shads against man coverage, and then you take Bryant, motion him out, wait for that speed glitch, and then you can just throw. Oh wait, that was a bad throw. That was a wrong read there, as they call it. All right, so on the trips formation, what's great about this? Here you go, slant route, Bryant route. What's great about this Bryant route is against a lot of trips, it'll come open right away. Looks like Richard Sherman's pressing him, so he wasn't open that much. So I just have to go underneath. But against some other coverages, like let's go. Oh wait, we are in cloud press. It's not as great against cloud press. There we go. Find that hole between the cornerback and the safety. All right, let's move on. PA fork shot. Here's this play. It's a simple audible. What I like to do is make Brown smart route him, so his post route's a little shorter. And then, like I said, with the glitchy routes, this year are post routes. So there, Brown's open-ish. All right, so PA fork shot. It does motion across. Green. We could put Shaz out there. Originally, I like Shaz at the he's fast. That's why I put him there instead of was it James? So we got that flood concept. Shaz is wide open there. You could throw that. You could throw that post. The corner route's being chased by the middle linebacker. So kind of what you want to do if you know the middle linebacker is going to chase that corner route or that post route, you can do something and well, they switch that. Okay, they didn't switch sides that time. So Bryant in a post route. Shaz to the flat, and then you can even go like this. So he's wide open there underneath here. So that's an easy 5 yards, 10 yards if they go deep and cover you. But when you look at the replay here, you can kind of see what happened here. All right, so the corner route's a little deep. It might get contested by Sherman back there, but underneath, see that post route's open there. That linebacker doesn't know who to choose. You could throw that post route right away. You can throw that corner out that's dragging it back, but underneath is usually the safest place to go, unless they're pressed coverage. So that's a pretty deep post, pretty decent. But anyways, this single back bunch is great because of this kind of PA end around type deal. You can run out of it. All right, let's go back to the sky press. So PA end around to Bell here. See how that speed route? I didn't throw it very early. You got to throw it right off the break here. It's the same as before. Throw that quick 10 yards. Very quick to hit the flats, and then if they play up, say if they play up on the flats, they press it down. Green's going to be open over the top. You can always throw it over the top then. See that how it's down? There you go. Right in front of the cornerback. So that's another PA end around out of it. I guess I don't love the verticals didn't work for me well against Seattle there. Maybe it's because it was pressed. The verticals are better when they're not pressing you for that glitchy. I'll show that in the shotgun version. All right, strong. Don't love the strong this year. I mean, whatever. It's not glitchy. Weak pistol. All right, this pistol Y trips. You guys have seen strong power online. Very effective run. And then the counter off of it. Again, a very effective run. You can even flip that to go to the wide receivers to make it even more effective. The pass plays are okay. Verticals are always decent this year. They're not amazing. PA read can be turned into something. I wasn't able to get into anything as effective as I'd like. Oh, wait. Let me check. I think I actually have something for PA read. Let's see. Let's do I guess we'll just do a regular. People use a lot of cover 2 this year. So you can streak Bell, motion him out. So you see Green on that little route there. And then if you go like this, drag Brown. So what I like about this is you got a couple reads here. The only problem part of this is that the middle linebacker could probably user a lot of it, depending on where they use it. So there's a streak, slants underneath, and then post routes there. There you go. So depending on what they user, they most likely will user Green on the streak. So once they go deep to user that, look to the drag. But Wheaton up the sideline will get past the cover 2. So drag's wide open here for 5-6 yards. Because of the other shenanigans takes this guy deep. But I mean, there's a few reads here. We won't go through them all, but yeah. streak, post. Oh, I didn't bring the guy backwards. And then that's as your last option. When they go deep with the user, bring around to that curl route. And then Wheaton getting past cover 2 is also pretty good with that wheel route. All right, so move on. So that's your pass play out of it. And then, of course, like I said, verticals and other things. So, yeah, take a look at that wide trips. Great running formation. And then you can pass a little bit out of it. Trail routes, undergo is decent. But that's nothing too powerful. All right, split close. I shouldn't have to break down split close for you guys. People have run this stuff since Madden 15. I was running it in 15. People loved it in 16 and 17. I don't see it as much online because people know how to defend it. But PAF slide, great play. If you guys want me to break this down, I can, but there's a lot of guides out for the split close because it's been online a lot. So the fact that the Browns have the split close is a big boost for the people that kind of just need to drive down the field. This halfback wheel, you guys have seen it 1,000 times online. Then it, like wide receiver corner, that C route beats man coverage. Again, like I said, the skinny post is very good. Double ins are good. So yeah, a lot of solid things in this game. Unfortunately, the slot curl got nerfed. That speed out route this year. Next one, let's move into wide trips halfback weak. Shovel option is a great play. If you guys don't know how to run it, just Google it. It's just basically, oh, I guess I can run it quick. I said I wasn't going to do run plays. Shovel option is a little bit unique. See those PP? So this isn't a great, because those Ps are so close to the line, you really kind of want, if like say it was like cover 2. So see how that safety has that P in the P? That's a much better way to run it. So here we go. And there you go. Oh, that was a really bad thing that my corner let his block up. But like, so when the 2 Ps are there, it ain't so great. So just chuck it there and you'll get some yardage. What's great about this is that if you miss that forward chuck, it's an incomplete pass. So that's what it is. Like, you want a mobile quarterback, obviously, and you want to chuck it at the last possible second. So that way they don't have as much time to react. Anyways, that's that. So that's the basis of using that formation, that powerful run play. You always want to base your use of a formation off of one very powerful play. PA read's decent, you know, just the general levels concept, and then you can slant back across or drag across the deep post if you want. Halfback base, good run. Slot under, and then yeah. So that's basically it. The shovel option out of it, and maybe a couple, and then the halfback base going the other way. Oh, sorry, inside zone too. So you got those two going one way, then the shovel option. You know, that's your scheme there, and then maybe a little bit of other pass plays. They're not too powerful. This bunch tight end is pretty good. I don't love the bunch ins. The PA all cross, I think you guys can see why it's so powerful. You know, you slant your tight end there, and then you basically have reads on levels. You got reads for reads. It's great against man and zone. Mesh. Love mesh plays this year. And then there's that corner flat combo that we talk about so much. Love it. X spot similar, especially if you streak that far left receiver. Then you got the 3. You got that spider web banana type action, the sail route type stuff. Inside cross, another mesh type concept, but this time going inside. And the inside switch, see that running back route? It's very glitchy, very good. Tight end corner is probably one of the best ones. But what's great about this formation is that there's a lot of audibles in here that are the things. So halfback off tackle, it's an okay run, nothing great. Tight end corner is the one we called, so don't call it coming out of PA all cross is a good one. And then mesh. So tight end corner is the one we called. You could do a couple things here. You could slant green instead of having to go to the post route. You could just put Bell out there on the out route right. So we can get that, again, that level here. Level concept right there wasn't great because he found me. But, again, see that Bryant out route against everything except press 2 man. Or sorry, everything except cover 2 shaded under. That thing's beautiful. And if they do that, then Wheaton's there. The corner routes and post routes are the most valuable routes in this game. So let's get out of that. Let's go to mesh. Mesh is similar. I guess it went across. You know, double drags, corner route, flat route. I mean, how do you screw this up, right? Throw to the mesh that's open, corner route, flat route. Everything was looking good. So anyways, you kind of just got to throw where the defense takes you. You want to throw short first, and then everything else. PA all cross, like I said, was very good. So you just slant green, and then you kind of look underneath the defense, these different levels. So So drag, post, backside post. He goes underneath the safety. There you go. Little risky. Generally, here we go. There we go. Just find the little soft spot in the D. All right, so I like that formation 2 in Cleveland's book. Bunch tight end, which is great because bunch weak. It's not the best of the bunch weeks. It doesn't have all the good formations, but deep corner is good. Like I think I showed like a deep post corner before. Verticals. This is the good verticals. And then halfback base off of it is very solid too. Corner strike, again, that backside man beater and the front side zone beater with the levels concept. But let's go to verticals. Like I'll show you what I was talking about. So like in this, they'll probably come out in nickel. Let's just do, what are they going to do? Cover 3 buzz press, nickel blitz. What do people come out in? A lot of cover 2 maybe. So what's cover 2 actually kind of beats this because that initial, I guess we'll move to cover 3, and then we'll move Bryant out. Usually you can quick snap him if that, no, see how that guy was right on the line there? You got to throw that high and outside actually. So you motion him out. This is cover 2 though. So against cover 2 you can wait. Oh no, that was cover 3. I screwed that up. Let's just throw it out. So against cover 2, Tampa 2, he's going to be able to be there for this route. So what you got is like this. Probably better slant or drag him there. Motion him out. So you're going to want to look drag to the Wheaton crosser. Drag, Wheaton crosser, kind of both filled, and then take that shot. Ooh, bad shot. Throw that high and outside. I don't know why my verticals aren't working so good against the Seattle secondary, but again, that kind of makes sense. They're pretty good. You can also do, I often do this, streak, or you can fade him too. So this is how I go because of that. That streak brings a little bit of time underneath there. That's a good way to pick up a lot of yardage, but a lot of people do run that online, so you will see that people will chase that post route. If this one doesn't get open right away. That's your first read is B route. See? Not great. And that coverage. But when they back it off and backed off cover 3, it's much better. Alright, let's move on. Let's get to gun bunch tight end, gun bunch weak. What else we got? Z spot's good. Bunch trail routes are always good. Flanker drive, you got levels concept and the skinny post on the backside. Like I said. Alright, that's a good one for that book. Snug flip, this isn't the good close snugs, but there's still the bench concept, bench swap, bench switch, and then mesh. This mesh is a good mesh. It gets good separation against man coverage. Alright, we'll move to, let's try the 5 wide. I like a couple of these plays. What was the play I want? It was this smash play. Yeah, it was this smash play. All right, we'll go to formation against man coverage. You know, see how they're pressed down. What's great against this? It's like last year. These are unbumpable curl routes. So watch Bryant and Wheaton on this play. See how they're unbumpable against man. Like usually, generally, sorry, I left the corner on it. But generally, when you do something like that, so like it's an easy first down. It's a further throw, so you got to anticipate it. But like then you just do Hayward Bay there, Brown there. So you got a mesh curl concept. Oop, threw it a little early there. But anyways, get good route runners, speed. There you go. Wait until they actually stop and look at you. So that's this play. You can do a lot of things off of it. That green route against man coverage will break inside. It isn't phenomenal because it doesn't. I mean, Green's not a great route runner, but there it is breaking inside against man coverage. So it does a lot of that. It'll stop. It'll do that curl route against 4. But nobody runs cover 4 this year because it's generally just terrible. All right, let's move on to the 5 wide. There's a couple other plays here. Let's see if we got them. QB screens are good, not against man press. QB draw, if you got a good quarterback with good carrying, this will always get you solid yard. Boom. Then just took a pretty big hit. All right, and then stick. I don't love it. 4 verticals. Everybody loves verticals, right? You can always backside slant. So he got off the line unpressed against cover 2 man. Generally, the first formations that I went through were probably the best ones of this Cleveland book. So I say deuce close, stick there. Love that. This pistol, wide trips is great. Gun, split close, amazing. This shovel option, bunch tight end and bunch weak. That's where you should spending the majority of the time. Really, you could run your entire game out of this deuce close or split close. I don't know if you could do bunch tight end the whole game. I need to go more in depth with it to really do the whole game because you want to have route combinations to beat users and different portions of the field, which there are a lot of great route combos in here. So look for a updated offensive guide in the future as we get through it more. But I just really liked a lot of the stuff out of this book. And then especially, sorry, I forgot about the I-Form Hulk to re-talk about that at the end here. So that's it for this. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any better plays or any questions or comments in the comments below. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.